In this video, I'm going to show you some of the different view possibilities of AdaCAD. The program defaults or starts in the draft view. So this is the view we might use if we're just thinking about the structure of the yarns. And here, a black square means that the heddle is lifted, and a white square means that the heddle is down. If you are doing Jacquard weaving, and you do not need to see the treadles and the threading, you can go ahead and press this little eyeball, which hides it, so you can focus on the drawdown. And then you can open it again when you need. The same thing would be accomplished if we switched our loom mode to Jacquard. So if you no longer want to see the shafts, you can switch the mode to Jacquard or switch it back. Now we have three total modes. The first is draft. The second is visual. So this gives you a visual representation of your weave. And the third is circuit. And the point of circuit is to only reveal the yarn structures of any materials, like this green one, that are labeled to be conductive. So the purpose of the circuit view is that you can foreground or highlight the materials that are actually conducting electricity. And we're planning a few more features in this region soon. So if we go back to visual, we have the option to view either the front or the back side of the fabric. And we can also zoom the view, making it smaller or bigger as we need. If the draft actually gets too large for the view, you'll see that these material bars actually stick to the sides of the window. So you can always see sort of where you are within your larger draft. The last view feature I wanted to show is this one called System Visibility. Now this comes into play when you're weaving with multiple warp systems or weft systems. So let's say that we have a double weave. So I'll go ahead and just select, or maybe I'll just do a region. I'll come in here and I will fill this with a double weave. I'm actually going to hide that and I'll go back to here. Now in a double weave, we have one set of warps that's aligned with the top layer and another set of warps that's aligned with the bottom. So if we assign each of those warps to a system, we can selectively show or hide the systems that we're interested in. So let's go ahead and say AB on the warp systems and AB on the weft systems. Now, if I were to go and hide weft system A, I would only see the picks that are associated with B. The same goes if I were to hide B. So this comes in handy if you're working with multiple layers. So let's say we see one color on the top, which is this more green, or I guess more green on the bottom. But we also maybe want to hide the warps that are just floating over. We can go ahead and hide those. And what's nice here is then you can design on this layer individually. So that's just a quick overview of some of the view modes that we have and possibilities within AdaCAD.